Adoro manchi ayna Stumer.
So, only been not going to be asked 2 months ago. It's a shame because it's an unforced error and you really had this unforeseen opportunity. Fans from Japan out here real color today, so is Brazilian fans making this.
Japan 2 points behind the Netherlands.
7 minute gojo.
And Tunisia. And they've got some space now to play with. Sano onto Doak. Maeda looking to cross. Gabriel's like a filler back there, just came out. Comes out of the middle so beautifully. He's athletic enough to do that. Gets a lot of blocks, so important to Arsenal winning the Premier League title. He was left out of the Brazil squad 4 years ago by GJ, who was too hot-headed.
Mid timro kati minute go?
That's a vital part now of that Brazilian
Team
back line. Look at Alisson on the ball now, the goalkeeper for Brazil. He went through this warm-up that was incredible. He was hitting balls right, left, more as much with his feet as he did with his hands in a warm-up. It was fascinating. Every type of pass that he's going to have to hit out here, he replicated in a warm-up here tonight.
What do you boil, mate?
Easy to forget. Gabriel. I don't know what day it is anymore. I just, my schedule is all around football. Gabriel.
36?
I don't know what day it is anymore. I just waiting for you to
What do you boil?
Not that I have many appointments, of course. I'm not making moves down the line. It's gone to Vinicius Junior.
Banada. Very banada. Love.
Second defender in and around.
That's
certainly something that everybody tries to do. Now, how well you do it and how you execute it is another story. So far, it's very good for Japan because they are
the live man, bro.
a lot of support to each other. They don't get pulled apart much, and it is those times when they get pulled apart that Brazil's got to recognize and go. Just a reminder, we will play to a finish here today. Extra time, potentially penalties will be used to decide the winner. We don't have one in 90 minutes. Nakamura, that's going to drop short of his intended target. Santos, Vinicius Junior up against Tomiyasu.
कोई छैन
Only partially cleared.
Paketa
Gathered by Tomiyasu and cleared. Well, danger averted there. That was a really flat ball, a bad choice. And those are the moments that against
Paketa
can't have too many.
गेम मा नआउने म र आर्यन त आइने यार आज के गर्न मिल्छ
Japan certainly content being in a situation like this. They're so well drilled, they're so organized.
त्यो लिंक पठाउन मिल्छ हैन
Every age group as well. I've seen a lot of Japan at various levels, and they all play the same way. The ethos runs through every age group. Yeah, it's been 20 years in the making.
अनि त्यसरी त फेरि यहाँ केही पनि हाल्न मिल्दैन नि त्यो लाइभ स्कोरहरु
Their technical ability, their focus on their comfort with the ball is also such a big part of it. That's how they bridge the gap sometimes of athleticism.
यो इमेज मात्रै हैन के यो हेर न रनिङ उस वाला हो के ओभरले हो के ब्राजिल भर्सेस उस लेखेको जापान लेखेको जुमको लिंक बरु शेयर गर्न मिल्छ कि नै हामी बोलिराको पठाउन मिल्छ कि नै हो त्यो गरम त ल एकलट त्यो गरम हुन्छ होला मिल्दैन
Helps at both domestic level and international.
जुमको लिङ्क पठाउन मिल्दैन
Outside Brazil won the World Cup in '94. Several players were either playing or had played for Japanese clubs. The Brazilians were a big part of getting the
के भन्छ
J League going. There's good look at
स्ट्रिङ च्यापमा एड गर्नु मिल्दैन रे
Oscar. And Oscar next to him, yeah.
हाम्रो त आवाज पनि आएन कि अहिले
World Cup winners in the stands today for Brazil. Just remarkable players with stature. We look
हाम्रो आवाज आएन नि
our eyeballs popped out of our head. The legendary players that are
आएन हेलो
they just bring
हेलो
an additional aura to this. Lucas Paquetá. Gabriel. Dos Santos, who seems to have solved that left back issue for Brazil. It has been a problem area for them. And Cunha hoping for a foul over there that he's not going to get. Not yet, anyway. But he's trying to turn the corner here.
कत्रो उडाइदियो
He's
यार
trying to get in behind Sano. It would have been ball that was outside the box anyway. So we have reached the hydration break here in Houston. Brazil bossing possession, but in terms of clear-cut opportunities, well, they're sadly lacking so far, but the intrigue is certainly there. 0-0 so far.
অনলাইনে গেমের নামে অবৈধ জুয়া খেলছে ধীরে ধীরে সব হারাবেন অবৈধ জুয়া খেলবেন না হবে জেল জরিমানা
त्यो तनाव भयो यार मेरो मैले के गरिने यार अघि एकछिन यार म त फ्रस्ट्रेट भएर यार
1000 ফ্রি টিভি সাথে থাকছে নিশ্চিত উপহার সারা দেশে সবাই হতে চায় পেমেন্ট চ্যাম্পিয়ন প্রতি সপ্তাহে 50 জন সর্বোচ্চবার বিকাশ পেমেন্টে
Obviously देखाउँदै देखाएन यो
স্মার্টফোন স্মার্ট ওয়াচ সহ আকর্ষণীয় সব প্রাইস
मैले गर्नु त खोजेँ हो ओबिएस त्यो यहाँ ल्यापटपमा अनरहरू आएन कि त्यही लिङ्क हाल्दा अरे नि
Not the best game of the tournament in Zion Suzuki. Danger ballers, they gotta make sure they don't drop too deep for extended periods of time. I think they're comfortable doing that, but I think against Brazil, that margin has to change a little bit and be a little bit more forward thinking. Hydration break over, and we should get goals today. We will get goals today, one way or another, in a stadium that has seen more goals than any other of this World Cup so far, but still no shot on target in this game. Well, we're trying to pace you with all the goal calls you had to pull off against Germany and Curacao, and then you had Ronaldo and Portugal hitting for a bunch. But we have seen amazing games with amazing storylines each and every time here at Houston Stadium.
एउटा चान्स पनि क्रिएट गरे हैन ब्राजिलले
Was in the round of 16 on the line against either Cote d'Ivoire or Norway.
जापानले लयो यार
And Japan get the corner.
Corner by.
Nakamura looking to steer it into the middle. All of that comes off a very direct ball and winning the second ball. And we've seen both teams go direct at certain times here today, but Japan will do that as well as Brazil.
Wait on the Chirago.
Clears the bar by some distance. Later it was. He's got 2 goals so far at these finals. He's the talisman. He got up nicely, got his arm over Danilo, which kind of helped elevate him. Of these two nations, Brazil 11 wins, Japan just the 1. They did actually face each other though at the 1996 Olympics, which is an under-23 competition, and Japan were victorious in that one. They called it the Miracle of Miami. And Brazil in that team had the likes of Roberto Carlos and Rivaldo playing. Japan here summon that kind of spirit to knock out the 5-time world champions, who haven't lifted the trophy since 2002. 24 years ago, at 6 World Cups. That's unheard of for Brazil.
4, 2
Marquinhos.
2 DMF छ त अनि कहाँ हुन्छ र यसको 2 DMF
One of the
लाग्यो
men who lifted is in the building here today, Ronaldo.
रायन ओए भाग डेनिलो भाग
Stars in the stands.
ल मिस गरे डेनिलोले यार
Japan have stolen it.
बल लुज गरे नि
Sano
डेनिलो
driving them forward.
जान भिड्न गोल हान्दियो जापानले मुस्कान है
A goal that will echo from Texas to Tokyo. The Eternal Kings, the 5-time champions, the guardians of the game's greatest throne are behind. Kaishu Sano with his first international goal. Japan lead Brazil. Unbelievable. And what a start for Japan.
बाहिर हो भने त तनाव हुन्छ यार मेट
Because Sano, this is not about a build-up. This is about simply winning a ball, going with conviction, becoming a
भिड्ने किन्न गएको के मुजेहरू भिड्ने गएन बल घुमायो मुजे भिड्ने नगइदिएर के गरेर बस्यो यो 3 नम्बरमा साईको ग्याब्रियल साई भिड्न जानुपर्छ नि हान्दिहाल्छ नि आउटसाइड द बक्स
This is how Japan takes the lead. Incredible start here in Houston. But we knew they had it in them. Yeah, I still think it's amazing though with the amount of changes that players
Screen
are
share.
missing. But I think that is, to your point, the beauty of the system because everybody can plug into it. I don't think any of the pundits that I know, any of my friends have said that this is an overwhelming win today for Brazil. Marquinhos. The second goal this tournament. And Brazil have conceded. Of course, the other one was in their opener against Morocco when they fell behind. And this man here leveled it up for them, Vinicius Jr. It's just a thrilling start. It really is. And both teams are employing their ideas of how they want to play the game today. But one moment separates it.
प्रिजम बदै हान्छु म अब
And recent history
यो स्ट्रिम च्याम्प काम
for Brazil when conceding first. The last 5 matches when they've gone behind in such circumstances, they've failed to win. Not since a victory over Croatia back in 2014. Have they come from behind in a position such as this to win? What he's doing is a foul on Douglas Santos. And we're threatening to break away. Brazil's going to want Douglas Santos to get forward more, but that's just an ill-timed tackle. Obvious foul. No question on Golan. This is an important set piece here, and Brazil's got targets for sure. Akatar and Guimarães, the two over it. Really high line here from Japan, that near post area.
के हाइलाइट छैन हौ
Keep an eye on. Swings it in, Marquinhos climbing. Didn't get the connection on that he would have hoped for.
नेमारले ल्या खातीहरु
Marquinhos and Gabriel, there's no
Pagal.
question about that. This is a look back at the goal, the final moment. Just a beautiful finish
मेरो
here.
त अड्क्यो यार
It's nudged at the last minute. But that's just from picking up a bad ball and going directly to goal. That's as straight a path to goal as you're going to get with a player running with the ball at his feet. Great confidence from Sahil, who was brought into the starting lineup today. Only made 3 appearances in the qualifying campaign. Vinicius Junior, comfortable. Paul Suzuki. Vinny Junior's drifting inside a lot now. And he gets in a really good area here. We know how he can strike the ball. We've seen some of the quality of his goals. He's the first Brazilian to score in every group game, Vinicius Junior, since Ronaldo and Rivaldo did so back in 2002. Gabriel. Straight ball down the middle, thumped away by Taniguchi. Douglas Santos. Cunha of Manchester United. To Danilo of Flamengo. Danilo delivering.
ओ हान्न दिएन त्यसलाई
Dealing with that particularly well. Vinicius Junior, back it comes from Paquetá. Vinicius Junior
Vini
once
Chira.
more. It is a crowd scene inside that penalty box.
के गरे प्याकेताले
Gets Japan out of a tight spot. It's, Junior Ito
के खेले यार यिनीहरू
very far.
के खेलेको मेट यिनीहरू
Paquetá ball down the line, has too much on it for Vinicius Junior. And Japan breathe again. Well, Junior Ito was holding on to the ball to try and give somebody time to get in front of it. But we go back to the lone goal of this game, a fantastic one from Sano. And there might be some question there if the Brazilian center backs needed to get out to him a little bit quicker once he breached midfield. What a start for Japan. Well, Vinicius Junior getting up. Back for Vinicius Junior. Go on with an important challenge. And Brazil starting to heat up, and they're getting guys around the top of the box. Paquetá. Tomiyasu with an important header there. Now a chance for a Japanese break. Ito being pursued. Now Paquetá. Now they can walk it up and kind of get a sigh of relief, but they were under heavy pressure. And Brazil's press was effective. They were turning the ball over. It was leading to chances. And there was some chaos in that organized Japanese setup. I mentioned the year 2002 a lot already, today for obvious reasons. The last time Brazil lifted the trophy, it's actually the last time as well since they came from behind to win a knockout match at the quarter-final stage against England. And moving on very quickly from that, here is Lucas Paquetá. Casemiro, Cunha, Gabriel joining in, Guimaraes.
ठिस भइसक्यो डिसो हाफमा 1-0 हुने गयो थु जापान ब्राजिल के खेलेको यिनीहरू मुजिब कसरी गोल हान्न सक्छ के यार
The ability to recover is always there for Japan and get pressure on the ball very quickly. Paquetá, a picture of sheer frustration there, not happy at all that he wasn't getting any movement ahead of him. Passing lanes are cut out for long periods here. There's Cunha, and again it's a shot from distance, and it's dropped on comfortably by Suzuki. Wasn't struck well. It's from distance, as you mentioned, and it's going to take something special to beat Suzuki from there. The more this goes on, the more maybe the frustration leads, and it can lead to opportunity in transition, possibly for Japan. Santos over on that far left touchline, getting chalk on his boots, hoping it might just come his way. Well, he's bringing the width now, so is Danilo, and that's allowing Vinny Jr. to come inside it. It's very, very congested in there. And Carlo Ancelotti mentioned in the press conference, the ball has to move quicker. Vinicius Jr. Casemiro, loose touch from him. And Maeda is on his way. Short on support though just now, and it needs the intervention of Paquetá to hold up his run. And that's a great point you bring up, because when you're defending this deep, it's hard to get out in transition, and that one player's got to make very good decisions on if he should hold the ball, turn away from pressure, keep going. This is a position though that Japan have been in before in a World Cup match. In the 2006 group stage, they were 1-0 up in Dortmund, and Brazil came back to win 4-1. Brazil didn't go forward there. I don't know if they were waiting for an injured player or what, but that was the time with Japan spread out to really go with
Yono TV was there,
and tempo and directives. But now there's
Yono TV.
There is some frustration coming from the stands.
Yono TV.
As well, as far as Brazil are concerned.
के खेलेको ब्राजिल यार मेट जोतको खेले जोतको साइकहरू के गर्दै बस्यो अलि क्विक भन क्विक भ्याट 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 गर्न क्विक नचलाएसम्म त जाबल्न त सक्दैन हो सक्दैन यस्तो पाराले त कहाँ हुन्छ र रायनलाई अब हेडिङ दियो
In terms of carving something out inside that penalty area, there's been nothing. The real chances aren't there yet. They're half chances at best. These are so difficult. It's so difficult of a team to play against Japan. You almost think their goal has to come off a press or a deflection. Just move in such a beautiful block. Vito of Genk in Belgium scored the third goal in that 4-0 win over Tunisia.
म हारेको अब तिमीले लाइभ रियाक्सन हेर्न खोज्या हो
Also
बन्द
came
गर
off the
अब
bench to set up the equaliser and the winning goal against Brazil last October. The Japanese number
छैन
14
लाइभ त छु नि
out on the
यतिकै
right wing
अनुहारै देखाएन
and receiving
अर्को
it
गोल
now
हाला
from
जस्तो छ जापानले
Tomiyasu.
ब्राजिलले अब
Doan.
छलाइदिए
Man's got to be careful here because Vinny Jr.'s isolated one-on-one with the defender, and now with Japan committing forward, if they can win the ball and find an early ball to Vinny Jr., they could be off and running.
क्यासेमिरोलाई हटाऊ नेट आफ्नै आफ्नै प्लेयर जु देखाने यार यिनीहरू यार ब्राजिलका यार कसले हान्ने कसो गर्ने गरे खाने यार मेसी नपाएको
Here's the goal scorer, Sano.
जापानले बरु मिठो खेल्यो यार
Ritsu Doan.
भने मिठो खेल्यो यार
Free to aim at in the
Ani
middle.
arko ninnu
Maeda was the
bande.
closest to it. Brazil clear. Hiroki Ito up from the
यत्रो
back.
स्पेस बनायो यार हान्दियो क्या अब
Interesting cross.
है
Flicked away by Douglas Santos. Well, Japan, for me, carry a greater threat going forward than Brazil do at the moment, albeit not with great frequency.
जापानले जित्यो भने त
Well,
क्रेजी
that's the
हुन्छ
difference, frequency. I mean, Brazil's had 60% of the possession, the territorial advantage, but it hasn't led to as much as Japan's maybe had.
एउटा मैले युट्युबरले भन्दै थियो
Sano sent sprawling, on it goes. Referee plays the
30 राउन्ड अफ
advantage.
32 मा ब्राजिल आउट हुन्छ भनेर म भन्दै यही होला जस्तो छ
Maeda. Exactly how Japan wants to play. He's happy
काउन्टर
selecting
हान्न
moments,
बस्यो बरु
great
ब्राजिल
use of them.
छोडिदियो अब तिमीहरू पोजिसन गेम त सक्दैन जापानलाई
That's remarkable tight
काउन्टरै हान्नु बरु
team structure and
कस्तो
shape.
मिठो खेल्यो क्या
Lovely
मेट
play there.
आयो कस्तो यो त्यसै जान्नी पल्ट्या कासमिरो खाते
Final pass. But the way they worked it in from that right-hand
खाते
side.
रहेछ नि कासमिरो काउन्टर हान्न लाग्यो त्यसै उता
Well,
फ्यालिदियो
that was a bad giveaway from Brazil again, though, because they had an opportunity to get off in transition. Their passing hasn't been clean at times out of the back, including the one that led to the goal from Sano. Anji Kamada of Crystal Palace.
उडाउने भयो
Sweeping it
जापान
over to the right. For Junya Ito. Might have a pop himself here. He did. And
Hello, 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 hello.
we sent
Hello.
Sutherland the card out. Guimaraes frustrated because he was on his way. Dalgamadas, this is a professional foul. And if you're Brazilian, you're pretty happy here.
के पढ्यो च्याट
Bruno Guimaraes
च्याट पढ्यो नि मेरो आवाज गाएन होला त्यहाँ च्याटमा
brought out a yellow card here.
के पढ्ने हो हाम्रो दुई बैको आवाज गाए
What's going to happen in transition if people are going to try to pull off professional fouls?
गएको छैन होला कसो पनि आइरहेको छ साहिलको आज छैन
Lofted it. Japan hold firm.
आज छैन यार न भिडियो आए हेर
Brazil were expecting a corner. It is not.
अब यसले के भन्छ भन्छ
Now into a minimum of 4 added minutes at the end of this first period.
कर्नर थियो यार गुइहरू
Both goals in the knockout phase so far have come
ल म
outside the box.
ड्यानिलोलाई त हुत्ताइदियो यार
Just scoring with one very dramatically late in the game yesterday. They'll be coming here next. But that from Maeda just to dig that out in the corner. That was a ball that looked like was in possession of Brazil.
ओके पेस हेर न त
Relentless.
पेस त ओभर छ त यार
They contest every ball. Tomiyasu.
जापानको एक दुईजना मात्रै नराम्रो छ यार अरू सब राम्रो छ यार राउन्ड अफ 32 बाट को आउट भयो ब्राजिल लौडा भयो
Ancelotti. He came third. Played 90 minutes against England and matched for third place.
हल्ला नगर क्वार्टर फाइनल रे यहाँ पहिला ब्राजिललाई जितेर देखा हल्ला गरे
Such a revered figure in the game. He's just done it in so many different ways, so many different levels.
आयुष पाण्डे धोती ताण्डे
The coaching staff as well.
यत्राको बिल्ला तिमीहरू जस्तो म उसँग खेले होइन के अरे हामी जोर्डन सोर्डनसँग
Here in the US in the 94 final. So many links, different strands of the game, Carlo Ancelotti. As I mentioned,
जोर्डन के अरे जोर्डन रे
that was his CV.
क्यापे भारदे
Unmatched.
क्यापे भारदेसँग खेल्नलाई होइन के अरे हामी जापानसँग खेल्नलाई
Roberto team. There was a young 18-year-old that was brought on the bench to experience the World Cup named Ronaldo. What happened to him? Who's here today?
यहाँ जापानले जित्यो भने त मलाई
Brazilian legends.
इङ्ल्यान्ड पुग्छ होला क्वार्टर फाइनल त
Watching on, but watching the current crop trailing Japan by a goal.
गर्ने यार केही गर्ने यार 4 मिनट थप्यो टाइमको भ्यालु छैन यार यिनीहरूलाई यार
For me, Brazil needs to get more width in their game. They need to get more crosses in. They have to spread
जति गफ हाने नि त्यस्तै हो अरे त्यस्तै हो हुन त
side a bit more. Now we see it creeping up the
हुन त त्यस्तै हुन्छ रोक अब यहाँ गोल हान्छ अनि थाहा हुन्छ
Marquinhos. What's the target? Put away by Junior Ito. Yeah, I think Danilo's got to take that down and take that wide and
1 मिनट चाहिँ हान अब जसो तसो भयो
as opposed to recirculating and a cross coming in at a different type of angle. It's got to be mixed up a little bit.
नेवार स्टार्ट गरेन कि नेवार खेलायो यहाँ मुला जापान धौधौ हुन्थ्यो तान धकाल के गर यिनीहरूलाई निकाल के जापानलाई
Unable to get that one under control.
जापान इज अ कन्ट्री रे के भने हो यसले फेरि सक्यो हाफ
Half-time, Japan are halfway there, halfway to claiming their first ever
हजुर
knockout victory at a FIFA World Cup.
PUBG
Brazil
रे
have hold of the ball, but have struggled to break
तनाव
down
भइरह
this
PUBG
resolute
खेल्ने रे अब
Japanese side who lead by a goal to nil. And some strike too from Kaishu Sano and the Samurai Blue.
बरु भिडियो आउने गरेर चाहिँ आम त बरु
And they have
Balla
the
maza आउँछ
half-time advantage here.
ल म अफ हाने है अहिले
All to do at the break